guys, today it's time for a chipper workout. That means a longer workout, and for now you're going to do 4 movements. But before we're going to start the workout, of course, we're going to do a warm-up. It starts with the Ido squat routine to open up those hips for the workout. So you can sink in the bottom of your squat. Make sure to keep your upper body as upright as possible and keep flat feet on the floor. The first movement you're going to do are hip openers. So you're going to place both elbows on the inside of your knees and you're going to push away the right knee away for 10 times. After the 10th rep, you're going to push away your knee as far out as possible and you hold this position for 10 seconds. After that, you're going to do the same thing on the left side, 10 repetitions, pushing your knees out. After the last rep, you're going to hold it for 10 seconds. After that, you're going to open up the upper body by some rotations. You're going to grab with your right hand your left ankle, place your shoulder on the inside of your knee, and then you're going to rotate upwards to open up the chest. Also for 10 repetitions on each side. After the 10th rep, you're in position for 10 seconds. Make sure to keep your feet flat on the floor all the time. And then you're gonna interlace your hands or your fingers. Place both elbows on the inside of your knees. And then at the same time, you're pushing out the knees out as far as possible. Also again for 10 repetitions. After the last one, gonna push both knees out as far as possible and hold that position for again 10 seconds. After that, you can slowly stand up again, shake out the legs for a little bit, and then we're going to continue the warm-up. We're going to do 2 rounds, starting with 5 squat to pikes. You're going to sink again to the bottom of your squat. You're going to grab both of your toes, and then from this position, you're going to push your hip upwards while the shoulders stay low. You're going to do that for 5 repetitions. After that, you're going to do 10 kossack squats on each side. You're going to stand in a wide stance. When you're sinking to the right side, your left toes are coming up. Again, keep your upper body as upright as possible. Alternating sides, 5 to the right, 5 to the left. Then you're going to do 10 single leg hip bridges on each side. You're going to lay on your back, place your feet flat on the floor, one foot up in the air, squeeze the glutes, and get that hip up. 10 on the right, 10 on the left. And then you're going to end each round with a 20-second hollow hold. You're going to lay on the floor. The easiest version would be bringing the arms and the legs in. Make sure to keep your lower back pressed into the floor all the time. Shoulders off the floor. To make it harder, you can extend the legs, lower the legs, or even bring your arms overhead. But make sure to keep pressing that lower back into the floor and your shoulders off the floor. This was the warm-up. For the workout, it's a longer workout. It's a Amrap for 25 minutes. So in those 25 minutes, you're going to do as many rounds as possible. For the beginner's workout, you're going to do 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and so on of lunges. For a lunge, you're going to stand, take a big step forward and to the side, back knee touches the floor, and step backwards. You're going to do alternating lunge steps. After those 10 lunge steps, you're going to do back skills. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So for the first round, you're going to do 5 on the right, 5 on the left. For a back skill, you're going to extend the arms at shoulder height or even above shoulder height. Shift your weight to one leg. Abs tight, push your hip forward, backwards. Your chest is going to go towards the floor. And keep your back as straight as possible. Slowly stand up again. After that, you're going to do sit-ups. So the legs are going to go in butterfly position. That means knees are going to go out. The feet are going to go together. Touch the floor behind your back. In the front, you're going to touch your toes. After the sit-ups, you're going to end your round with high plank shoulder taps. You're going to start in that high plank position, so hands are underneath the shoulders. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the abs. Right hand touches your right shoulder, left hand, left shoulder. Make sure to keep your hips at one place and don't start to wiggle around too much. That was the beginner's workout, so an Amrap of 25 minutes. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 and so on of lunges, back skills, sit-ups and high plank shoulder taps. For the intermediate workout, you're going to also do a 25 minutes Amrap, but now you're going to do jumping lunges. You're going to stand, take a big jump forward and to the side, switch legs for the jumping lunges. After that, you're going to do back skills. You're gonna lift the arms with the hands above shoulder height or at shoulder height. Shift your weight to one foot. Abs tight, push your hip backwards. Chest to the floor and keep your back as straight as possible. And then slowly stand up again. After the back skills, you're gonna do sit-ups. So the feet are going to go in butterfly position, knees out, soles of the feet together, touch the floor behind your back, and in the top, you're going to touch your toes. After the sit-ups, you're going to work a little bit more on the core and the shoulders by doing heel taps in a pike position. For the pike position, it's a downward facing dog. Really push away the floor with your hands and push your head through your arms towards the toes. From this position, you're gonna reach for the heels, right hand, right heel, left hand, left heel. This was the intermediate workout, so a Amrap of 25 minutes, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 and so on of jumping lunges, back skills, sit-ups and heel touches in a pike position. For the experience workout, it's also a 25 minutes Amrap of jumping lunges. We're gonna stand tall, take a big jump forward and to the sides, alternating legs. Back knee touches the floor for the jumping lunges. After that, you're going to do jumping back skills. You're going to stand, raise the arms until the hands are at shoulder height or slightly above. Shift your weight to one foot, chest up, push your head backwards. Chest is going to go to the floor. We're going to come up, you're going to jump up. It's a really nice exercise for your balance. After the jumping back skills, you're going to do shotguns. You're going to lay on the floor, start in that hollow hold position, so extend the arms and the legs, and at the same time you're going to bring your arms and legs in. After the shotguns, you're going to end each round with heel touches in a pike position. For the pike position, it's a downward facing dog. Really try to push your head through the arms towards the toes, and then you're going to touch your heel with your right hand, right heel, left hand, left heel. So go into the pike position, right hand, right heel, left hand, left heel. And repeat that for 25 minutes. So for the workout, 25 minutes Amrap, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and so on, of jumping lunges, jumping back skills, shotguns, and then heel touches in a pike position. After you finish the 25 minutes, it's of course time to go to the cooldown. For the cooldown, we're going to start with the first stretch. It's going to call the Sphinx. It's a good stretch for the abs. You're going to lay on your stomach. You're going to lean onto the forearms and push yourself up. Try to relax as much as possible. You can even increase the stretch by pressing yourself up onto the hands. But make sure to keep your hips on the ground. Hold that position for 1.5 minutes. After that, you're going to do the couch stretch against the wall. You stretch out the front side of the legs. You're going to sit in front of the wall. One foot is against the wall, the other one in front. Get your upper body as upright as possible, pressing your hip forward, and hold this position for 2 minutes on each side. After the couch stretch, it's time for the wall 4 to stretch out the glutes after all the lunges, especially. So you're going to lay on the floor. Get one foot against the wall, the other one on top of your knee, and hold the position for 2 minutes on each side. You can increase the stretch by pressing your knee a little bit more forward and hold the position for 2 minutes. After those 3 stretches, you've completed the workout. Awesomely done. Stay Vastberaden and hope to see you soon.